Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry, I'm eating because it's snack time, y'all. How are you guys doing today? Welcome back for another self-care Sunday. I know self-care Sunday has been gone for a minute, but she's back with the jump off. Okay, let me not. Let me stop. You can tell I'm feeling a lot better, but between all the things that were going on with my body and then coming back and trying to play catch up and everything, self-care Sunday hasn't really fit well into the overall schedule, but I found a way to work it in this week. So, because this has been like a crazy week, I just wanted to sit down and talk to you guys. So recently, Uncle Funky's daughter did a sale. They had 50% off of their salon sizes, and then I think $10 off of their regular, like all their regular products were $10. So a lot of you guys have told me that you love this deep conditioner. So I picked up the Heal and Renew Intensive Hair Mask for natural, chemically treated, or heat styled hair. I've heard amazing things about this from a lot of people. So I'm super excited to try it with you guys today. So if you're interested in seeing how this product works on my hair and just kicking back and hanging out with the fam, then just keep on watching. So if you guys haven't already noticed, because I'm pretty sure I've showed it a couple of times, but since Uncle Funky's had a sale, I'm sure y'all know what I got. It's gigantic and it's beautiful and I love it. The only sad thing was that this was not filled to the top, and I was like, I mean, I know I got it like half off, but y'all could have filled it to the top. But that's okay, that's okay. I have more than enough to last me for probably a couple of years. It took me about a year to get through my first bottle. So I love me some Curly Magic, so I had to go ahead and try this out. So again, it's the Heal and Renew Intensive Hair Mask. And what all it claims? When your hair has been through the ringer, you get the feeling for some healing, renew moisture into damaged hair, and start healing those tresses with our deep penetrating hair mask. It's supposed to hydrate, detangle, and fortify damaged hair. This revitalizes hair with silk protein, organic aloe vera, baobab oil, and avocado oil to repair split ends, replenish moisture, and reduce breakage. And it says, each purchase supports causes that empower women and children to lead healthier, financially secure lives. Nice. And the first 5 ingredients in this are water, BTMS, cetyl alcohol, aloe, and glycerin. That's followed by soybean oil. There's some cetyl alcohol. And then like midway through the list, there's some grapeseed, argan, baobab, avocado, rosemary, all that good stuff. And there's some peppermint oil at the end too. And that silk amino acid is sitting right in there with those oils in the middle. So I'm actually working on a review for another brand. And I've already shampooed and conditioned my hair. And I went ahead and conditioned so I could go ahead and do a good detangle, because y'all, listen, that Mael stuff had my hair in shambles. So I went ahead and used that to go ahead and detangle and get the moisture back going, because my hair was so dry and so tangled. It was just a mess. So I've already detangled my hair pretty well. I'll probably have to continue that throughout the process though, because y'all know how my hair tangles in on itself, and there's a lot of stuff that I couldn't get out the other day because the products had no slip. So I wanted to use something that was going to have like a little bit of silk amino acids in it to kind of help add some strength to my hair. Also because I'm going to be blowing my hair out, and so I want to make sure that I'm working with the best base possible. So I'm trying to recover quickly from what I have going on with my L. At least this time I didn't have to go get a haircut. Yeah. Overall, like, you guys were really sweet about that video though. Like, it just was what it was. Some people didn't like that I was so negative, and I mean, I'm not gonna tell y'all to feel any differently. Like I said, I don't like posting negative content either. Also, this mask feels really good. The texture of this is bomb, and it has a light peppermint scent. Ooh. Oh yeah, that feels good. So, yeah, I'm not gonna try to change your opinion on that, but just know that you can't ask people to be honest with you and then get mad when they're honest, you know? Like, it just is what it is. And I probably would have been more excited about the launch coming on camera if there hadn't been so much drama around it. Like, at that point, when the person who makes the products chooses to be so damn negative and hateful, I mean, there's no way to not be biased. Like, you can't you can't not be biased. Just is what it is. So, you know, I'm not gonna try to change anyone's opinion on that because no one's gonna change mine. So but yeah, I'm just happy that I moved more carefully with using that collection. So the tangles definitely suck, but I don't feel as much breakage as I could have. My curls feel really good with this deep conditioner, and I've barely even started. It's definitely one of those that gets kind of white when it goes on the hair, you know? But I do like the slip of it. It has really good slip. Hopefully it will all kind of sink into my hair very nicely. You know, really penetrate into the strands. So, how have you guys been doing? I'm doing a lot better since my uterus just decided to ruin my life for like 3 weeks. I feel so much better. So I've just been trying to like play catch up with life. Today when I'm filming this is Friday. So at 5 o'clock today, they're lifting the stay-at-home order here in North Carolina. Some cities aren't. They don't feel like they're ready, but my city is not one of them. So I don't know. I personally feel like all of this, you know, being so desperate for everything to go back to normal is going to backfire hardcore. So yeah, I've been kind of anxious, like, because I know that there's a good chance that I'm probably going to be called back to work soon. And it's not even about like not wanting to work, but like, first of all, when you work retail, like, you know, them people don't give a shit about you. The people that are coming in the stores don't give a shit about you. I mean, people are getting shot for asking customers to wear masks. Like, I'm honestly at a point in my life where I'm just like, I need to do whatever I can to get out of retail. And I've been working really, really hard to do that. And I got some not so good news this week. So it was kind of a struggle. So I just really appreciate you guys because y'all, you know, when I'm in a place where I feel like, I just feel down and I feel defeated and I feel like I can't do anything right, y'all are just over here gassing me up like nobody's business. And I just wholeheartedly appreciate, like, this week was tough and you guys have really helped me get through it. So I really appreciate that. Y'all have been really supportive of the videos that have been going up, you know. It pays to have a viewership that really does, like, care about you, you know. So I really appreciate that. So yeah, I'm nervous about that. And especially, like, I feel like it's harder too because retail, like, the only thing I have invested in that is that it pays my bills. Like, that's it. But it's not where I want to be. It's not where I want to go, for sure. So, it's hard enough just dealing with retail on a regular basis and seeing how you're treated. But then with all of this going on, like, it's just been a mess. And I know my job, even though they say they're using safety precautions, let's be real, y'all know people have been lined up outside of the door, outside of the store, acting a fool. And, you know, there's a whole debate about requiring people to wear masks. I feel like if your people have to go back to work, then anyone coming in that store should have to wear a mask. I'm sorry, like, It just is what it is. I'm so tired of hearing, but my rights. I'm just like, y'all don't care about Black people's rights when we out here getting shot for no damn reason. Like, go somewhere with that ish. Like, I'm just so tired of people acting like they're oppressed because they're being minorly inconvenienced. Like, shut up. So it's definitely not a position that I want to be in, but it's kind of like a position that I have to be in. I found some things that aren't in Winston-Salem. Like, that's the thing, like Winston-Salem is really kind of like a dead-end place. There are really no good jobs here. So you either have to be willing to commute or you have to move. And I have a lot of money saved up, but I don't have enough money saved up to feel comfortable just up and leaving unless the company is willing to assist me in relocating. So I found some jobs, you know, a couple of hours away that I've applied for, and I'm just gonna pray on it that if I do end up like leaving, then, you know, that everything works out. But yeah, it's just been stressful. I'm trying not to worry about it too much because I know that at the end of the day, there's only so much that I can do. I just have to keep pushing and trying to find somewhere that, you know, like I fit into that space and I'm happy with where my career is going, because at the end of the day, like, I didn't work this damn hard to be in retail. But that's the only thing that sucks, is that when you leave college and you kind of have to put a halt on things and you can't go straight into the workforce or even attempt to go straight into the workforce, it really just kind of messes up your chances of getting jobs when you're ready to get back to normal, you know? And so being somewhere like Winston-Salem, it just, a lot of times it just feels like a dead end. And I know I did what I had to do, but I wish that my family didn't live here. You know, like, I'm like, why couldn't we live in Charlotte? So, yeah, I've been looking at stuff in all sorts of different areas. And if I end up having to pick up and leave and just make it work with what I have, then I do. I'm a hustler, so it doesn't really, I don't know, the idea of having to make it work with not much is cool. And I mean, still, like, my not much is more than what most people have. It's just the places where the jobs are very expensive to live in. I think that's really more of what it is. It's just that, like, it's that piece of it. The cost of living and the places where the jobs really are is insane. So, but we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out, because I just can't, I don't think I can make it another year just being abused in the retail world. And it doesn't help either, because I'm a very hard worker. So it's very easy to take advantage of me, because I'm a hard worker. I'm a team player. I'm going to take care of my team. I'm going to do the job to the best of my ability, even when I hate every single second of it. So aside from filming, I've basically been keeping myself occupied with cooking, binge watching, and online shopping. I know I'm not the only one. I've been cooking a lot more. I've shared some things with you guys on Instagram that y'all have really enjoyed. But, cause yeah, sometimes I just be like, I be seeing the meals that people share on YouTube, and I'm just like, this look like hospital food. I don't know. I just feel like a lot of people don't know how to make food that's healthy but still looks good and tastes good. Like, you can have healthy food and it still be nutritious. And I eat pretty well, and there are days where I, you know, don't eat pretty well. It's just life. You know, not perfect, but I like sharing like recipes and cooking with you guys. And a lot of times I don't even have a recipe. Like, I really don't. So it's just cooking from my brain. A lot of times I'll walk into the grocery store and I have no clue what it is that I want to make. I just kind of go with what my tongue is saying and I just follow it from there. And I'll just buy what looks good, you know? But yeah, so a lot of you guys have asked me how I am enjoying Game of Thrones, and I am definitely enjoying it, but I had to stop watching it for a little bit because it's a lot. Like, Game of Thrones is a lot to take in, and I don't know how people binge watch it because there's so much that's overtly sexual and a lot of stuff that's like overtly violent. And I don't know how people binge watch it. So I'm like almost at the end of season 3, and I just kind of like stopped for a little bit just to watch something a little bit more wholesome. Because Game of Thrones is really like, it's a lot. So that's where I am with Game of Thrones. I really enjoy it. I feel like if you're someone who really likes like that sci-fi, like if you're a Lord of the Rings nerd, you're probably really going to like Game of Thrones, even though Lord of the Rings is way more PG than Game of Thrones is. I told my mom, I was like, I'm happy I didn't try to watch it with her because I don't think I would be comfortable watching that show with my mother. Like, I know I wouldn't be comfortable watching that show with my mother. So, but so far, Lord Tyrion is my favorite. Like, he just has me weak all the time. He is hilarious. Peter Dinklage, like, got that character right. And I do like Daenerys, too, even though I already know, like, spoilers from when the final season aired that I'm gonna hate her when it's over. So, you know, I'm not getting attached. Apparently I'm going to hate everything by the time I get to season 8. So I'm trying not to get too attached. But yeah, Lord Tyrion is my favorite. I do like Jon Snow. He's such a baby right now. Like he's definitely like he hasn't come into his own yet. I'll say that. But I do like Jon Snow. I like Arya too. I feel like when she like grows up over the seasons, like she's going to be a force to be reckoned with. She just has that vibe. So I do like Arya too. But Tyrion is my favorite. He literally like has me dying every episode. That man is just a fool. So I did put that down for a little bit. And I've been binge watching the Vampire Diaries, which I cannot believe that I'm saying that. Me and you guys were talking about this in the comments the other day. I really can't believe that I'm watching the Vampire Diaries because, okay, so back in the day, like middle school days, I was really into the whole like vampire, like Twilight books before they really like blew up and everything. So I read everything vampire. I was really into the Twilight series. I was really into the Vampire Diaries. I got into the House of Night series, which is still one of my favorite series to this day. So many of you guys, like when you like start watching my videos, y'all will be like, is that the House of Night behind you? And I'm like, yes. That's how I know you're a real one. So I definitely like was into pretty much all of those. If it had to do with vampires, folklore, anything like that, I was into it. And so those of you who read the books in the Vampire Diaries series, then you know why I didn't watch the shows, because they had changed so much about the characters, especially Elena. Like, if you actually care about the symbolism in books, then you understand why them changing Elena is like such a big deal, because so much of how she looked was like so important to so much of the symbolism that was actually in the book itself. So I never watched it because I was just like, as soon as I saw that Nina Dobrev was playing Elena, I was just like, yeah, never mind. I'm like, oh, she has brown hair and brown eyes, and she is the most basic looking person on the planet. Not that Nina Dobrev isn't beautiful, she's gorgeous, but I was just like, this completely goes against like the entire point of the book. So I never watched it. I feel like it's probably a good thing because now I actually appreciate the shows, and I'm really into it. Like, I have been up, like, I usually go ahead and start like winding down for the night around 9, do my whole routine and everything, and start watching, and I will watch until like 4 in the morning. Sometimes longer depending on where the last episode hits. I have been like seriously tied up in Vampire Diaries. I love it. I do like Elena. I feel like they made her in the show. I feel like they kind of gave her more like Bella Swan Twilight vibes. Like, she's definitely more of like a damsel in distress type character in the show than she is in the book, for sure. I would say my favorite character is Bonnie. I love Bonnie. Like, she just Bonnie is like so over it with people, but she's sweet, but she is fiery, okay? And of course, like, I already had a soft spot for Damon, because if you read the books, then you would already have a soft spot for Damon. Like, it's hard not to love Damon even when you want to hate him. And I love Stefan too, because I feel like the guy that plays Stefan, like, his emotions are on point. Like, he looks like he's desperately in love with her in like real life. Even though I think Nina Dobrev and Ian Somerhalder actually did have a thing going on, but the guy that plays Stefan, like, it's the way he loves Elena is so believable, and I'm just like, see, this is what I need. This is what I need. So I'm definitely, absolutely in love with Vampire Diaries right now. And I will probably watch like the follow-up series that are out because that's like my thing. So I've been watching that, and then if I just need like a break from everything, I will just put on old episodes of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, because like, if NeNe Leakes doesn't crack you up, then I don't know what does. Like, that woman is insane. So I do like to watch that from time to time too. I've also started watching Avatar because, you know, if you were a nerd kid and you found out that Avatar was coming to Netflix and you got hyped, like, I love Avatar. Zuko is one of the best come-ups of all time. Like, you can't tell me, one of the best character developments of all time. So that's pretty much what I've been watching. I'll find a movie like here and there. Me and my mom started Money Heist, but I don't know, like, it's cool, but once we cut it off, there was never a point where I was just like, okay, I'm dying to go back and keep watching it. Tokyo gets on my nerves. Tokyo and Rio get on my nerves. Like, I'm just like, I know that they have to keep it going, but at the same time, I'm like, this could have already been over. Their love story drives me insane. Denver is an ass. The only one that I like the twins because they're quiet and they just do their jobs. And they have their moments where they're like pretty cool. But the only one that I really like character-wise is the professor. And I feel like once I start watching, they're gonna come up with a reason for me to not like him too. But yeah, Denver, he's insane. I don't like him. Like, it's one thing to be crazy, it's another thing to just be an ass. Like, he's just an ass. Rio is stupid. Tokyo, I'm like, girl. Really? So I don't know. I just can't really get into it. But me and my mom will probably finish it to say that we finished it. We did watch Little Fires Everywhere. A lot of you guys were asking me if I've watched that. Y'all, At the end of that, me and my mom were both just sitting there crying. If you haven't watched it, you need to watch it because it's so good. And I just... y'all just have to watch it. But me and my mom were sitting there at the end of the last episode and we were just like we were just sitting there crying. So, Little Fires Everywhere was really good too. But yeah, I'm just trying to like enjoy watching things that I like, you know, all that good stuff. I'm still doing a lot of reading. I actually just picked up the first installment of like the 3-part trilogy that's like a spin-off of the House of Night series. I think it's what, Otherworld or something like that. Is it Underworld or Otherworld? I don't know. I can't read that from here. But I did pick that up. I picked up 2 new books from Cassandra Clare. They're not like super new. Yeah, I got Chain of Gold and Lady Midnight, and they're both spin-off series of the Mortal Instruments. I was really into that too. Great movie, and they never followed it up. I was like, why didn't we get a second movie? Because that movie was popping. My mom was really into it too, and she was like, so we're just not gonna get another movie. So I do have both of those. I did read The Infernal Devices back in the day. I think that came out like when I started college. So I love those books too, and I love Cassandra Clare's writing. So I have a lot to work on. Oh, I was watching The Handmaid's Tale too, but I'm on the 2nd season, and I had to stop watching that too. For no other reason than I was just so tired of just looking at Elizabeth Moss standing there looking stupid when she should be doing something. Like all these people work so hard to get you out of Gilead, and you just standing there talking about some... I was like, I was so mad. So I got to that point like last week. I'm assuming that was the end of that season because that was like at the point, I got to the point where Serena burned the house down. So I'm assuming that was the end of that season. And the baby ended up getting to Luke. But I'm just like, I don't know, Elizabeth Moss, like, does she not have any other expressions? Like, she just be standing there. And then they zoom in for like 5 minutes of her just like standing there looking dumb. And I'm just like, so you took us through all this, got my heart rate up, got me thinking that she finally gonna get out and maybe gonna like come back and like do a massacre like stunt on somebody. And I was so mad. So I do have the Testaments, but I haven't started it only because I feel like I should probably go ahead and finish watching The Handmaid's Tale before I watch the Testaments. Because I don't know where the Testaments is going to pick up on, you know, and I don't want my opinion to be spoiled either by the book or by the show, you know what I mean? So I just want to do one and then do the other. So right now I'm reading Children of Blood and Bone. I'm so into it. I love it. I was literally hooked on the first page. So I'm reading that, and then I'm rereading the House of Night series to get myself ready to read this new book. So that's the kind of person I am. If I really like a book, I will reread it. So yeah, that's what I've been getting into, and I've been doing a lot of shopping as well. We're gonna have some interesting hauls. I have some like designer fragrances to show you guys, candles, Lush, some other body care stuff, a little bit of makeup. I have a lot to share with y'all, so we'll have some videos on that soon. I'm waiting on a Sephora order if it will ever get here. It's been like a month. It's been like a month. And I know COVID got stuff going crazy, but I'm just like, is the stuff still in stock at this point? I just want to know. I'm just a little worried. So we'll see about that, but that's pretty much how I've been spending my life. So now that we have had that tangent, back to this hair mask. The slip, y'all, is dope, and I didn't have to use a lot of it at all. I'm only like right there in the jar. Like I'd say about like here, like just underneath that label. So I'm definitely going to get a solid 3 more uses out of it. I might even be able to get 4 more out of it, which is really, really good. It has a thick texture, but it's very whipped and it has a ton of slip. So it feels really good going onto the hair, and I really didn't have to add extra water either, which was nice. A nice change from the very bad experience I had a couple days ago. A little messy though. It definitely kind of has that like foamy, kind of does that foamy thing. It's not even really foam, but it just kind of gets really white on the hair. But it has a softness and a lightness to it. It kind of reminds me of a marshmallow cloud. And it smells like peppermint marshmallow from Bath and Body Works. Exactly what it smells like. So, does it say, I didn't even read the directions, look at me. It says, apply to cleansed wet hair from roots to ends, cover with a plastic cap and let stand for 5 minutes, or apply heat for 30 minutes and rinse. So that's what I'm gonna go do. I got some bomb Mexican food sitting downstairs, just waiting to be heated up. I'm going to go eat and sit underneath my deep conditioning cap, and we'll come back and I will give you guys my final thoughts on this deep conditioner. Okay, y'all, so I am back. Look at me. I suck at rinsing my hair out, but I don't even want to get back in the shower. Also got some wine with me. I apologize. I really turned the ring light up because it's looking like it's gonna storm outside. It's still really early in the day, but I think we're about to get a storm. But early dinner and drinks, y'all. So this is my hair, and man, it feels so good. So let me go back to the claims. It's like so ultra soft, but still has a really nice bit of strength to it. And I think that comes from the silk amino acid that's in here. Yeah, it's supposed to hydrate, detangle, and fortify damaged hair. Revitalizes hair with silk protein, organic aloe vera, baobab, avocado to repair split ends, replenish moisture, and reduce breakage. Now, y'all already know I don't believe in anything repairing split ends, but them scissors. But this feels so good. And the tingly feeling, y'all, that peppermint tingly feeling is so good. I wish that I could just like get my life together and stop missing this like front section. Like I really do. It's just hot mess express, y'all. Hot mess express. I'm gonna have to run back and finish rinsing that out. But overall, I love it. I have a nice shine to my hair that's in person and on camera. She's a little fluffy because I left my towel on a little bit longer because I am going to blow dry. I'm gonna be doing a bantu knot out, and hopefully it'll come out as cute as the last time I did it. So I don't want my hair to be soaking wet. So I do have my hair dried a little bit more than it usually is. It feels like butter. Y'all, those of you who suggested this to me, thank you, because this is so good. Definitely has my hair feeling more like itself. It feels so good. It feels so soft, but it still feels strong. My curls are definitely popping. Yeah, this was a good choice for a wash day. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I highly suggest this. This is a solid 10 out of 10. The slip is amazing. It's a little bit messy, but it's worth it. You don't have to use a lot of this product because the slip is so on point. The texture, gorgeous. The smell, yummy. Softness and strength galore. It's so good. So I highly suggest this product. If you are looking to try a new deep conditioner or want to get into some other Uncle Funky's daughter products, highly suggest. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this installment of Self-Care Sunday. I'm sorry that they've been more so sporadic here and there, but a girl gotta do what a girl gotta do. But I know y'all understand. Y'all stay rocking with me regardless, which I just totally appreciate. Y'all are the best. So stay on the lookout for for some more videos, because I've been having a lot of fun filming. Now that I'm feeling more like myself, the filming and the content has just been flowing. I've woken up and had to write down ideas because I'll be in bed and I have a good idea and I'm like, let me get up and write this down real quick. So that's how in a groove I've been. So you can very much tell when I'm feeling good and when I'm not feeling good. But yeah, my hair is back to looking like its old thriving self, because I was like, sis, my curls have been thriving. Don't mess with my curls. So yeah, and if you're wondering, I am drinking the Silk and Spice Red Blend. This was a suggestion from Glam Twins. It's a little sweet. Kind of has a nice like resin tone to it. Full-bodied. It's really delicious. This will go with a lot. This will probably be really good with a couple pieces of like dark chocolate. So really good wine. Let me know what deep conditioners have you been loving that you haven't seen me try. I have some new stuff from Annabelle's Perfect Blend that will hopefully start moving in shipment tonight. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.